Okay, so there's this big shot CEO in New York City named Romy Mathis, right? She's running this robotic automation company. Seems like she's got it all together on the work front. But things at home with her husband, Jacob, who's a theater director, are totally blah in the bedroom. She's just not feeling it, you know? Then one day, on her way to the office, she almost gets jumped by this dog that's running wild. Luckily, this young guy steps in and calms the dog down with a treat, like a total dog whisperer. Turns out this dude, Samuel, ends up being a new intern at Romy's company. And get this, he specifically picks Romy to be his mentor through some company program. Smooth move, right? So, during one of their private mentor meetings, Samuel gets all bold and starts hitting on Romy. She's initially like, whoa, hold up, but then she kind of gives in and they share a kiss. Afterward, she's all conflicted about it, like, did that just happen? But they end up meeting again at a hotel. Romy's voicing her concerns about the power dynamic, like she's the boss and he's the intern, so it feels a bit off. But Samuel flips the script and tells her he's the one with the power because he could totally get her fired with just one phone call. Talk about a power play. Things get pretty intense at the hotel. They get into this whole dominance and submission thing, with Samuel calling the shots. Romy has this crazy climax, but then she's a mess of emotions afterward, like she's really conflicted about enjoying it so much. Despite the weirdness, they keep sneaking around for these secret hookups, and their intimate relationship gets super intense. Samuel starts pushing the limits, though. Like, one time he just shows up uninvited at Romy and Jacob's country house, acting all chummy with the whole family, pretending he's just dropping off Romy's laptop. Romy is furious. She lays into him, telling him her family is everything and to never pull that stunt again. They have this big argument, and Samuel threatens to transfer departments, which freaks Romy out because she thinks it'll raise red flags about her involvement. The stress of it all gets to Romy, and she finally cracks and tells Jacob that she's totally unsatisfied with their intimate life and has never actually climaxed with him.
Ouch.
Desperate to keep the affair going, Romy meets up with Samuel and basically tells him she's all in on his dominance thing. Not long after that, Samuel shows up uninvited again, this time at her daughter's birthday party. And he brings Esme, Romy's assistant, who he's apparently dating. Seriously, this guy has no boundaries. Then, Esme drops a bomb on Romy. She knows about the affair with Samuel. She basically blackmails Romy, telling her to end it, make some changes at work, and promote Esme, or else she'll spill the beans. Cornered, Romy finally confesses to Jacob, but she downplays it, calling it a one-night stand with a stranger. She tries to connect with Jacob, telling him about her intense intimate needs, but he's way more hung up on the betrayal. Later, Jacob walks in on Romy and Samuel at their country house. He tries to fight Samuel, but then he has this panic attack. Surprisingly, Samuel actually helps him through it before finally leaving. After some encouragement from their teenage daughter, Isabel, Romy and Jacob decide to give their marriage another shot and work on their sex life. A board member at Romy's company hints that he knows about the affair and mentions that Samuel has taken a job in Japan. He even tries to come onto Romy, inviting her over to his place when he's alone. Romy is totally disgusted and firmly puts him in his place, telling him she's not afraid of him and to get out of her office. Good for her. In the final scene, Romy and Jacob are at home, trying to get things back on track. They even try to recreate the kind of rough intimacy that Samuel introduced Romy to. But get this, Romy can only reach climax by fantasizing about Samuel playing with that dog back at the hotel. Talk about a complicated ending.